Yo, yo. I gotta fix this number here. All right, what's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. What's going on? What's going on? Before we get started, man, make sure if y'all are here, hit that like button, bro. Just smash the like button real quick, bro. It helps the stream to get pushed out. You know the spiel. What's up, Delteros? Raul, what's going on, man? Shark, what's poppin', bro? Yeah, I remembered. I checked it out today when I was at work. I didn't feel like putting my contacts in today, man. But that's okay. We don't need them. Oh, tomorrow's Wednesday? Not yet. Not yet. Soon. Very soon. Less than 12 hours. I feel like you can never fight with contacts. Not for everybody, man. It's not for everybody, brothers. All right. Bro, somebody told me somebody told me in one of the videos that I posted, that music's too scary for a Pokemon video. What? Are you talking about the greatest soundtrack of Gen 1 from Lavender Town? Is that what you're talking about? Like dance party music, bro. How are you over here saying, this is the scariest song I've ever heard in a Pokemon video? Alright. It's all good, Chad. It's all good. It's all good. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day, man. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. What was the hardest gym leader you ever faced? None of them. They're all peons to me, bruh. Probably Whitney and her milk tank. If you know, you know. If you know Whitney and her milk tank, that's probably the hardest gym challenge I ever had. Just in case you guys don't know, we are running two different streams. We're running one on horizontal and vertical. So if you don't like vertical and want to see horizontal, we have that live as well. If you want to see it on vertical and not horizontal, we have that live as well. So if you're not seeing comments that I'm responding to, that's why. I'm not crazy. I promise. I'm not crazy. I might be. I don't know yet. I haven't had enough Instagram hate comments yet to determine whether or not I'm going crazy. What's everybody else getting into though, bro? What's going on with y'all's Tuesday night? How was everybody's day? How was school? How was work? Talk to me, talk to me. Is the music too loud? Do I need to turn it down? The vibe's too immaculate right now. Oh, got a little pole action. School was average at best, nothing special. You know, it's school. School is school. Bro, I was surprised when I found out that Pokopia had the highest rating of any other mainline Pokemon game. Like, excuse me? We wanted y'all here anyway. Get on, get. Just finished a video on buffs I want to see in Gen 10. Like, okay. Let me see. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Give the Fang moves a 20 point buff like Fire Fang? Crunch? Ice Fang? Thunder Fang? Well, good thing I said all those. This is all I'm going to be doing tomorrow morning, waiting for Pokopia to come out in Australia. That's it. I got nothing better to do. Yeah, Fire, Ice, and Thunder, and they were 65 power, and for some physical mons, those types were the most reliable damage. That is. I don't know what I want to see for Gen 10, man, to be honest. I don't want to be like one of those people that be like, I just want the game to look beautiful. Like, no shit, right? But at the same time, like, I also want to see like some dope shit in there. Like, you know, yeah, like rearrange some of the Pokemon's, you know, I don't know the stat points, but rearrange some of their moves, you know, give some Pokemon that are coming back, like, you know, their own thing. Can we finally get a new evolution? I don't know. Who knows? Dude, if they give us in-depth, like dope underwater exploration, like we get to go into like little caves and stuff, and I just don't know how it's gonna be, man. Like, are we gonna be like in other video games where we can actually control the character and swim? Or is it gonna be like a really cheap gimmick where it looks awkward on the hoverboard and we're just underwater on the hoverboard? A steel and poison type? Poison type wouldn't be bad for this generation. I don't know if they find a way to make steel fit, but the thing is too is like, don't get me wrong, as somebody who loves art and draws on their free time, I know what it's like to want to come up with like some badass ideas, right? But it just sucks that because of fan art, we don't have a new evolution yet. The song was fire. I haven't made an evolution in like 10 plus years, Sylveon was the perfect way to end it in my opinion. Sylveon's cool. Just give me a ghost evolution, I'll be happy. Yeah, but it's just like some fans are just so like, I gotta come with, like they gotta come up with everything, and it's like, yeah, you just, kind of ruined it because they don't want to like infringe on like copyright shit, and I doubt. I mean, it's not like they don't have the money, right? Like if somebody came out with a badass design and I had the money, I'd be like, look, I'm gonna buy your design, and we're gonna use it. But then you run into the thing where it's like, well, I want legalities for forever, So many technicalities. Man, nobody's chit-chatting on the vertical side? All the party's over here on the horizontal side, bro. Bro, I don't know who told me. I forgot where it was at. If it was Instagram or TikTok. Somebody said they've been shiny hunting. I think an emerald for like the last like couple of years. Not consistently, right? But like off and on. And I'm like, dude, that's kind of fucked. I'm kind of organizing my Pokemon home. That's what I need to do too, man. I need to organize it. All right, we'll put the game music back on. At some point this year, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna like try to finish working on my Let's Go Pokedex, complete it, transfer it to home. I want to finish I think I finished the Legends Arceus Pokedex. Oh, I got the shiny charm. I just want to go back and complete all the Pokedex and just transfer everything to home, just to like recognize it's in there, so I can get the rewards for the shiny mythical. Oh yeah, of course you can't do it. Just put 30 Pokemon in there and just organize them 1 through 30. Apparently there was an indie game showcase for Nintendo today. I don't know if anybody checked it out, but I haven't been able to. But good luck on getting the shiny Charmander. Yeah, nah, it's all good, bro. I appreciate that. Apparently somebody shared a trailer. There's a video game coming out for Nintendo, and it's about you play a dog who's in heaven. He escaped doggy heaven, and he's exploring the afterlife for his owner. And I was like, I don't know if I have the emotional capacity for that. And it's like the little dogs, like they all have little halos on it. And I'm like, bruh, that's adorable. Sometimes you find some gems in indie games. Like, it's not all the time, but sometimes you get these one-off indie games that are like kind of smacking, you know? I need to check out the videos. I need to see what happened on the direct. I'm not a real big indie guy, you know, but some games are kind of cool. Summer straight heat. Bro, tell me why I had 4 votes on one stream for 100% ready for Pokopia and 75% that said no in the vertical stream. Y'all just haters, bro. Apparently we're gonna be able to use mouse mode to get like really precise on what we're gonna be building. There was apparently like a developers thing, like they released a video today and going over some stuff. It's like 10 minutes. Maybe we'll watch it on stream. There we go. 5 votes. 100%. Man, we're on a roll with the votes. I hate that I keep pressing B. Not gonna tell you no. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, so I don't know, guys. I'm at a loss. Maybe I talk too much crap, bro. Maybe I don't have that dog in me, bro. I just want to go through and play the rest of the game. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, that's what we like to hear. My fear is doing what that one girl did and getting the shiny Bulbasaur and then accidentally just resetting. I'm gonna sub. I appreciate it. You don't have to, but if you do, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's a question. Do you think that Wind and Waves will be a key card, or do you think the game will be on a cartridge? Do you think it will be 70, 80, or even 90? The common baseline of video games right now is $70. Mario Kart. Oh, Mario Kart was 80, right? I'm gonna have to say it's probably gonna be an $80 game. Gone are the days where you can comfortably buy both versions. You're gonna have to pick one or the other. Fuck, dude. I didn't even think about the price. Plus, we don't even know where we're gonna be at next year in 2027. For all we know, shit's gonna go up. You know, hopefully it doesn't. Pray it goes down. Prices return back to normal. We have a decent economy for once. Crazy. Which, by the way, guys, if you don't already have a Switch 2, you might want to start saving up to try to get one, because I think they're going to go, from the last thing that I read, they're probably going to be going from like 450 to 500. Hey, that's the benefit of that, man. That's the benefit of having a partner. Bro got the hacks. So true, so true. I only have the normal Switch. Hey, you got a year. You got a year. If you want to play Wind and Waves. If not, then don't even worry about it. It's not for everybody, brother. Not for everybody. I think so. Yeah. That's good. What game is this though? Pokemon Fire Red. What are you talking about? One of the OGs right now. This is the version that came out on the Switch last Friday. Re-released. Oh well. One day our little lizard will shine. Maybe later in high school, but I'm good with my regular friends. Hey. Oh nah, yeah, no. Wait till you're older, brother. Right now, it's just gonna be drama, petty things. It's not even gonna be real, you know. It's like puppy dog love, you know. Well, there's nothing wrong with it, you know. I encourage people to go out there and date, you know, stuff like that. Get to know people, and you know, find out more about yourself, you know, like what you actually want from somebody, and then you know, you grow up and you grow happy ever after. But at that stage, I wouldn't take none of that serious. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, this is the old school Pokemon style. I hope that Wind and Waves is on the cart because I would like to own. Okay, well, hold on, I fucking read that wrong, dude. Bro, I'm at 1,043 resets for this damn shiny Charmander. Yo, what's up, Nechi? How you doing, my guy? You got this, bro. You got that dog in you, dog. Okay, hold on. Let me reread that comment. I hope the Wind and Waves is on the cart, like a cartridge, because I would like to own all my Switch games physically. I'm that way too. I don't mind. Like, I like to have a bookshelf with like my Switch games and stuff like that. But you know, if it's not, it is what it is. Which I don't see why they wouldn't put it on a cartridge, but I just think it's probably just going to be a key card cartridge. I'm losing my mind, my thumb. Same, brother. Best of luck to you, my guy. I don't know who said it. But a buddy of mine reset his game. Like, I don't know how many encounters he was in. He was like maybe 1,000 something. But he reset his game to give him, like he said, well, they told me after like X amount of encounters, it's probably best just to reset your So, okay. I have a Pokeball. I don't have a Pokeball. I need one for my collection. Yeah, key cards are just like, I don't know, man. It's like having the physical thing, but not really, you know? That's what I'm saying, dude. At this point, I'm like, I kind of want to just go so I can play the game so I can actually shine and hunt the legendaries. Get me a shiny Lugia, like that's my favorite. You know, a shiny Deoxys, a shiny Ho, like, come on, son. And then I look at how many resets I am for the starter. I'm like, I'm too dedicated. I'm in too deep, bro. I can't back down, you know? Somebody sent a picture of their fucking Switch with a shiny Charmander and they said, never back down, never what? And I said, oh my God. I said, well, that's perseverance. I think they had like 1,300 resets or something like that. Yeah, no, I don't care. I mean, I do care about the box, right? But it's not the same. You know, the game's not physically on the actual card. You know, it's just a key to download it, which is crazy. But I mean, it is what it is. Bro, you guys on the vertical stream are some haters, bro. 62% of you guys are not ready for Pokopia, while 100% on the horizontal stream are all in, bro. Also, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to like the stream. It does help the stream reach out to more people so we can get more eyes in here, more opinions, more like-minded individuals, more homies, more trainers, more shiny hunters that are going through a miserable time just like us. The famous Nick A30 quote, yeah. Like, I'm ready to just move on. I'm ready to train my partner in crime. I'm ready to do the Nugget road or the Nugget Bridge glitch, get my money up, start hunting for an Eevee and a Dratini, and put myself through some more suffering. I could have sworn like before you were like all gung ho about it. Like you were kind of like excited. Like I thought you were like one of the people that were actually gonna cop it day one. But it's fair. It's fair. Always research and always check to make sure it's something that's worth your money. I can get behind that. I respect it. I respect it. Surprisingly, I saw a review of the new Resident Evil game being played on the Switch 2, and it was actually really good. Like they were saying graphically it looks good, performance wise it was playing good. Like that is the pretty much standard so far of what the Switch 2 can actually do. And I was like, shit, I want to play Resident Evil. I was gonna get it on PC. Maybe I ought to get it for the Switch. But I'm like, nah, I kind of want to see everything in like high definition, you know? That's also another game that I kind of like, I wanted to wait on and not buy like right at release. Dude, my thumb hurts, bro. I don't even know why I'm doing this to myself. To prove a point. I talked a lot of shit, now I gotta prove a point. Bro, it was so dope. I even had a cosplayer. I don't even know who she is. But apparently she has like almost 200,000 like 200,000 followers on Instagram. And she reposted my my video, and I was like, "Hey man, we out here, bro. We out here." Dude, I need Resident Evil 9, bro. My goat Leon Kennedy's back. I haven't seen any, dude. Thankfully I didn't never looked it up. I never did it. I said Resident Evil 9, Leon's back. Bet that's all I need to know. I don't care about no trailers. I don't care about nothing. I don't search nothing. Don't look at nothing. I've seen Dashy play it a couple times on live, and I'm like, I'm not gonna click it. I'm not gonna click it. And the review I saw about the Switch 2, it really wasn't anything. He was just kind of showing like a very high dense area, like in a street, with a lot of people walking around, and I was like, I'm convinced. I don't need to see the rest of this video. I'm convinced. Really? A lot of open world? Okay. I do like the fact that they made a dynamic between Leon and the other girl, to where like you're not just out there kicking ass with both characters. You know, you got to play each one to their strengths. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, so like people were kind of impressed. They were like, yo, this kind of runs pretty good on the Switch too. I didn't expect it. I already know, dude. Like, I just have a feeling like, even though we got a really good look at Gen 10, and like the water looked good, the foliage, you know, the grass and all that stuff looked good. The graphics look fire for Gen 10, and it's not even the final product. Probably not even officially what it's gonna look like. They got a lot more things that they can do and work on and push the Switch 2 to its limits. Somebody's gonna look at a bush, or somebody's gonna look at something under the water and be like, "It doesn't look right." I already know, dude. If I ever get my hands on that person. Like, bro, you just bitching the bitch now. This game and Resident Evil are probably the only games I'm spending money on. Oh yeah, people were saying the trailer only ran at 30 FPS. It's like, man, something about Gen 10 throws me off, and it's just because I know how cheap Game Freak is. Yeah. I mean, I'm not expecting it to be like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, you know? Or Tears of the Kingdom. Now that would be fire. But I'm not expecting it to be to that caliber, but you know, it's Pokemon, it's Nintendo, it's Game Freak. Game Freak has the ability. I know that for a fact. Game Freak has the ability. It's just how many corners does Nintendo want to cut? Yeah, ZA didn't have enough windows, bro. I can't go into a building and go out and look at a little balcony and be out there enjoying the scenery. This game is trash. It's because we didn't get to see like a lot of it. You know what I mean? Like, I know what you're saying. Like, it looks good, but at the same time, it's kind of like I too have my reservations about it. So I just need to see more, and you know, hopefully later this year we'll see another trailer. Maybe we'll get to see the evolutions of the starters. Hey, chat, I know we had this conversation the other day. I don't know, bro. Brout is kind of like working on me, bro. Like, you know, I might have to go Brout as my guy. I don't know what it is, but I feel like Brout's about to be something fierce, dude. Yeah, Beast of Reincarnation just shows us that Game Freak has the ability to compete with these other AAA titles. You know what? Yeah, I remember when I first was reading the leaks and rumors and all that, and it was like, we're just gonna be stuck in Kalos. I was like, you know what? That's kind of fucking ass. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that is ass. But I think for what it's worth, they made the city a very good size. And as much as I would love to go out and like explore the actual region, I think for what it's supposed to be, they did pretty good. I was just hoping that we would get like some side DLC or like extra DLC that let us explore even parts of the region. Like, that would have been fire. But, you know, I took it for what it was. It was chilling. Dude, if he gets a Swampert treatment, let's be real. The last two water starters have been kind of buns, dude. Let's be real. Let's keep it a buck, dude. Whatever the fuck his name is. And Inteleon were just kind of just straight buns, dude. I mean, Inteleon was kind of cool because he had like that 00 agent vibe. But he's not like on that Swampert, you know, level. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need like that big body Blastoise level. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about it. I was like, I'm probably gonna nickname mine Lee. When I first saw the trio, I'm thinking Pombon all the way, dude. A fire type Pomeranian. I love that. But I don't know, bro. Something about Brout recently is like, I think it's all the memes, dude. All the memes are just kind of making him cool, and I'm like, that's a cool bird. But I'm gonna have to give it some more time. Right now, I'm kind of stuck between Ponbon and Brout, dude. You know what Ponbon reminds me of? Fuecoco. Yeah. Bro, Ponbon reminds me of Fuecoco, bro. Not a single thought in that Pokemon's mind, bro. It's just, I'm here. I'm yours. Tell me where I gotta go. Oh, I didn't even think about that, bro. I didn't think of him getting like a Blaziken type treatment. That'd be kind of heat. I'd like to see a mixture of Decidueye and Blaziken. That'd be kind of sick. Yeah, they ain't got no brain cells, bro. I wanted to do a sketch. I wanted to do a sketch where I had my original trainer, my original character, with his Charizard, and the little Ponbon on his shoulder. And then I saw some dude come out with an artwork of his character, like hunched over, with a fucking massive Infernape looking badass, and it says, "You'll do." And Ponbon's looking at him. I'm like, bro, that's what I was gonna do. But his fucking art looked bad. It was simple, but it just looked badass. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. The Sui and Decidueye? Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Broutlor Drunken Fizz? Yeah, I can see grass and fighting. As long as we don't get another fire fighting type, I'm okay. Oh, Legends Arceus is too good, bro. Yeah, I would. If you don't have it, I recommend it. Well, rebuying it, so yeah, you've already played it. But yeah, no, that game is fire. I just hope the starters, if they have shiny, well, they will, right? But I hope their shiny forms are not just like slightly off-colored versions of what they currently are. Like I don't want to see a green Brout and then the shiny be like a lime green. Like, come on, bro. Y'all gotta cut that shit out. I'm getting real tired of these guys doing that shit with the shiny forms, bro. I feel like they do it on purpose now. Brout might be that guy, bro. But I'm gonna choose the water type. The zesty ass water type. Gekwa. I feel like he could have a badass evolution. Like there's a few different ways that I picture that evolution going, and I just feel like it's not gonna be that. And be totally something messed up, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna hate the Pokemon Company. I just hope they don't give Ponbon the Incineroar treatment. That makes sense. Yeah, like Garchomp, Slowpoke, Gengar, like they got to do something better with these shinies, bro. Definitely got potential, man. Definitely got potential. I'm just wondering I wonder what the purpose of the new Pikachu's are. If they give him the Entei treatment, that would be, dude. They have to, bro. They got to make him like another Entei. I just hope they don't go the Mega Pyroar route and give him like that big, goofy looking mane, bro. I've seen theories that the Pikachus are the legendaries in disguise. Huh. Interesting. I'll take it. I'll take an Arcanine look too. I don't care. Just don't give him the Incineroar treatment. Do you guys think they're gonna? Okay, so now that we're moving to a new generation, I know we don't know anything yet. We don't know if they're gonna have 50 new Pokemon. We don't know if they're gonna have 100 new Pokemon. We don't even know if they're gonna have 102 new Pokemon. But whatever the number is, say they drop 100 new Pokemon. How many of those Pokemon do you think are going to be based off actual inanimate objects? I'm talking like Klefki. I'm talking. Who's another whack ass Pokemon? The ice cream cones, you know, like shit like that, you know? Yeah, Mega Pyroar was hilariously disgusting. A windmill Pokemon? Oh my god, dude, I would hate that. I would hate that so much. Fucking Rotom in windmill form, like, oh my god. Oh shit, dude. 10, at least 10? 10 object or food? I think that's a safe bet. I think that's a safe bet. If I had to go with that, I think I would go 10 also. Oak, 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 oak. Yes, sir. I feel like I see Professor Oak's lab even in my sleep, dude. I close my eyes and I see the outline of the lab. Yeah, you know what? Even as a kid, that's how I based it too. I was like, which legendary do I like the most? And that's what made me pick whichever version I got. You know they're not gonna do a dual type. Well, you know what? We don't know. This could be the year they try to switch things up. Maybe that's just wishful thinking, but could be. You know, like make Brout grass fighting, make Ponbon fire psychic or fire dark or something. I don't know. And then Gekwa could be like water. I feel like it's got to be water poison, right? Zoids Pokemon. I wonder if they're gonna have I wonder if they're gonna have standard gym battles again. Or if they're gonna do something like they did in Alola. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, right? What's going on with you, Kent? My boy chanted Oak 3 times and dipped. It's gotta be, dude. Grass fighting's gotta be. Well, we need to bring back the gym challenges with like actual challenges. Like, I don't want to go out there collecting fucking olives just to battle a gym leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, give us something interesting. Spice it up. Did you notice if did you notice if with every game that's come out on the Switch so far, with the new gen upcoming, only missing 10 species of Pokemon complete, what would be the what? Maybe I read that. Maybe I'm cooked. Maybe I read that wrong. I don't know. Did you notice if with every game that has come out on the Switch so far, and with the new game upcoming only missing 10 species of Pokemon complete, what would be the national dex? Try that again, little bro. Fire Fairy, we need a Fire Fairy as a combo anyway, and Pomeranians are notorious for being little fruff. Okay. Every Pokemon except Deoxys is available on the Switch. You sure about that? Yeah, isn't Deoxys already here on the Switch? Fire Steel, the Night Dog from Undertale. Okay, now that's a little bit more clear. With every game that's come out on the Switch so far, we're only missing 10 Pokemon species to complete. What would be in the national dex? Okay. So maybe the new game will have the national dex again. Who knows? Wouldn't mind seeing a national dex again. God, can you imagine with over 1,000 Pokemon? I don't know which one it was. I think it was Codename Seed. That was found in the Terra Leaks. I don't know if it's... I think it's Seed. I don't remember. But I hope that they really are working on a game that lets you cross different regions. Then I could see a national dex being important in that. That would be actually kind of fire. Yeah. I don't know if they'll be able to fit all of them in one game, right? What we have missing so far from completing our decks, I'm assuming is what I meant, is water-based. A bunch of water-based and tropical type Pokemon. Okay, well, what a better region to come through then. I doubt the new games will have the national. Oh yeah, I read that. Because I have to find ways to program them all, or program a way to obtain them all. Sheesh. Hey man, I'm just here for the ride, bro. I'm just here to enjoy the new region. Are you guys gonna? Okay, let me ask you guys a serious question. How are you gonna feel if the new I keep saying new season. If the new How are you gonna feel if Gen 10, if the only transportation is that hoverboard and we don't get rideable Pokemon? I feel like if we don't have like mountable Pokemon, that would be kind of a miss. No, if we get those 10 missing species and transfer up through home. I got what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I know, but that's not what I'm saying. I know we can sync with the Mon and do all that. I'm talking about like actually being able to mount Pokemon and ride like we did in Let's Go. Being able to fly, being able to, you know, ride Pokemon underwater. I can't, bro. Remember, the new game is only coming out for the Switch too. I do remember. I know. Which is way more powerful than the Switch. The place that the Pokemon was... Wait, what? Which is way more powerful than the Switch. The place that the problem was the Switch 1, but the Switch 2 is way more powerful. Oh yeah, we are very aware of that. I just want to see... I don't know, man. I'm kind of like over the whole thing now. Because you start thinking about it, and you're like, you know, it'd be dope if they had this, and then you get to the end product, and it's like, oh. There has to be some way to fly because did you see how high those wing goals were in the trailer? Yeah, I'm think. Well, I'm assuming with this whole like leash thing to the hoverboard and like yeah, you'll be able to fly, but like I want to be like on the back of a Pokemon flying. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to look like I'm sledding through the sky. You don't have to keep them in the game permanently. You can move them over and backwards, then move them back to the latest to at least get their data. That's facts. That's big facts. Oh, that's a good question. Now that's a solid question. I don't know. You want my honest answer? No. I do not. Well, okay. Hold on. Do you think they will add, or do you think they will include starter Pokemon from previous regions in the base game? If they do it as the base game, it will probably be post game. But I highly doubt it. And if they do it, they'll probably put it behind DLC again. But I do think it's possible. I just think that they'll be locked, to the post game. Kind of like they did with us in ZA. We couldn't get them until the post game, except for like the Kalos starters, right? Those were like little side missions, but the other starters we couldn't get till the post game. They did in the last 2 gens, but that was because of competitive. Yeah, but now they don't got to worry about competitive since it's all going to be in Champions. I got my shiny Bulbasaur after 60. Get out of here. Ban that man. I don't have a mod. I'm going to make somebody a mod. Ban that mother. Just kidding. I wish you luck. Yo, I appreciate that, man. Congrats. Congrats on the shiny Bulbasaur. Now you can enjoy the rest of Kanto. Carry on with your adventure. And hunt other shiny Pokemon. Or like I said in my last, do it 2 more times. I hope Nechi's not in here still, because if he read that, he would have been so fucking pissed. My fucking thumbs! What number are we on? I don't even know what number we're at. 510? Didn't we hit like 500 like a while back? Am I just not like reset? Am I not hitting the thing? What's going on here? What's really important here, actually having them in your game or your game's pocket ministers that you own them. I mean, if they can't hold them 24/7 inside the game data, no, it's been going up. Okay. I got it. brother. I know what you're saying. I don't know. There's no like. I don't know. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You don't have to have all 1,000 Pokemon in your game because you can just swap them in, have the game recognize their entry in the Pokedex, and then put them back into home. Just so that way we can have a national Pokedex that has all 1,000 plus Pokemon in there in this one game. That's what I'm assuming that you're trying to get to. Like I said, bro, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I got you. I was with you all the way. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. After stream, I'm gonna load up Leaf Green just to play the game. I can't look at Professor Oak's lab anymore. At least getting credit for owning them would be the beauty of it. If they can't hold them each, if they can't hold them, each of the Pokemon permanent 24/7, at least let us register them. Somebody could argue that Pokemon Home is kind of sort of your national dex. You know, guys, sometimes I don't even know what I don't even know what I want to say anymore. Shark, you have spring break coming. When is spring break? Is it coming up this month or in April? I'm trying to remember when spring break is. I don't even remember. It's already wearing on the mind, bro. For a few weeks, so it's probably like late March, if not maybe like early April. gonna say so. Something like that. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm just trying to see. I wish we had some like clues, man, to like find out exactly when Pokemon's gonna release champions in April. That's the only thing that's bothering me is that we don't have an actual definitive date. I know, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to know at least a date so I can like request time off from work, even if it's the day of the release and the day after. It's enough for me, you know. You think it's gonna be like every other release, like on a Thursday? Yeah, I know. Like, it's not gonna help us like on a Monday and they say, "Oh, hey, by the way, we're gonna release Pokemon Champions this Thursday." I'm like, bro, now what am I supposed to do? It's not like I can go, "Hey, but can I have this coming up Thursday off?" Like, what? That's all I'm saying. Dude, if they just like randomly shadow drop it, I'm gonna be so pissed, dude. Hey, man, I'm calling out sick. Flex me that day. I'll come work on it another day. Wow. You tell me, man. That's what I'm saying. Why would they, if it's coming out in April, why would they not just give us the date? You think they're just trying to buy more time to fit to like polish things up? That's possible. Watch them pull a rock star and be like, well, we're gonna have to go and delay. The World Championships is actually gonna stay on Scarlet and Violet. I can just hear everybody, fuck. What do you guys think? Okay, let me ask you guys a question. I hope not. Fuck, imagine in August, that'd be crazy. I mean, it'd be better for me, right? So I can request time off and earn more hours, but earn more vacation hours. But let me ask you this: Pokemon Pokopia. What do you guys think are going to be some of the most frequently searched videos for Pokemon Pokopia? Yeah, that would be a Game Freak thing to do. The rare resources. Specify alt forms. What do you mean by alt forms? Like if they have regional variants of Pokemon, like how do we get them to spawn in? Forgive me if it sounded like a dumb question. I'm just kind of cooked right now. Mosslax. Yep. Okay. Got it. But I was thinking you were talking about. True. I think the first thing that I'm going to test tomorrow is... Well, it's not like you can... Fuck. I'm going to have to wait for Anubis. Because there's no point in me re-rolling the game. So there's a Twitter user, Anubis. They usually get the coding and all that from the game, and they can tell whether there's shinies in there. And if there is, then we'll know. We usually get that information kind of early, though. Bro, I don't even know if there's shinies in this game. Damn, imagine if it was a shiny right when I said that. That would have been fucking clip of the year. Because that Anubis person actually gets all the data and like can actually code it and figure out if shinies were actually even built into the game. I don't want to spend, because my thing is like I want to capitalize as much as I can tomorrow to get as many things and toy with as many things as I can. And I don't want to be there for like 5 or 6 hours like saving it, resetting it, and seeing if I can get the same Pokemon to spawn in over and over and over again, if it becomes shiny or not. But I will try that. I will try to see if we can re-roll Pokemon. Switch 2 isn't. But they pull it from the games themselves. I just prayed tomorrow I feel good, bro. I hope it's not one of those days where this illness gets the best of me and I feel like I crap all day and I have to rest, you know? That's the bad thing about it. Some days are good, some days are bad. I'm not the person to ask, man. These people, I don't know how they do it. For all we know, they can't do it. Who knows? So shit, maybe I will have to waste all my time and try to re-roll it. But I know like my thought process is like building, right? How to craft certain material, how to find certain materials and resources, how to craft certain things. Um, Day and night, fast forwarding because I know it takes real time minutes to build certain things. So I'm wondering if you can fast forward the switch to speed up the building. You know, like what they used to call in Animal Crossing, time skipping. I don't know what else to think of. Like maybe the different environments for maybe like make a comprehensive list of like all the different like quote unquote biomes to attract certain Pokemon. No, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. I'm just, I ain't the hackery type, you know? I didn't want to say anything earlier because it's funny when you have two separate chats for the same YouTube stream, right? You guys can see it, but I was trying to keep it together, bro. Well, we're gonna have to test it out. That'd be an interesting thing to test out. So definitely finding resources, how-tos on crafting material, like crafting different items. What I don't remember the name they used in the video, but I'm just gonna call them like little biomes or little what kind of biomes you need to create to attract certain Pokemon. Can you re-roll the Pokemon that shows up? Like if you create one and an oddest shows up, can you reset the game and have like a Bellsprout instead? You know what I mean? Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what people are going to be asking. Oh man, I should have done what I planned on doing a long time ago. Habitats. Sheen. Wow, dude. Why did I blank on habitat when we hear biomes? I think it takes 3 leaves to create the grass biome for the That'd be a good one. You know, like if you get a Charmander, does it eventually evolve into a Charizard based on its happiness in the village? Or is it just going to be a random Charizard that pulls up? Definitely character customization. I know that's a big thing when it comes to character customization. People want to know what are all the customization options and if there's any that are locked behind secret things. That too, I wonder how many total Pokemon are going to be there. How many resets are we at? 535? All right, we'll stop at 545. That'll put us at 100 resets for the stream. I think the only way we get those variants in other games is if they show up in Wind and Waves. I'm so fucking mad at myself, dude. Why did I do that? I saw the summary, I saw the box, and I assumed I already checked it. Fuck me, dude. That's twice I've done that. But I think a Pokemon like Moslax has a very high chance of being in Pokemon Wind and Waves. I don't know why. That's the only way I see them being usable in other games. They have to make them available. Unless they do like some weird like Pokemon Go thing. And then they're transferable into home, or who knows? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. His belly could be a habitat. I would be. What I was gonna do, don't tell nobody. Also, I wish they did events for the clones from the first movie. Oh, yeah. The Venusaur, the Blastoise, and the Charizard with the stripes on them. That would be actually fire. I would love to have one of those. I think that'd be kind of sick. The Pandasaur, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. What's poppin', dude? Shit, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go back and look at all the most poppin' Animal Crossing videos when it first came out, and trying to get my list ready from that. Yeah, I would love a clone Charizard like that with the stripes on it. It makes it look more like prehistoric, kind of like, I don't know, it just looks badass. Shiny hunting Snorlax right now. Damn. How many resets you in? Oh, Shark, I have no idea, brother. It is a possibility they did a Pokemon Go event for it, but I'm not sure. Primal. That's the word I was looking for. Primal. You know what? I don't feel as bad anymore. You're shiny hunting Snorlax right now with 3,429 resets in 23 hours. Oh my lord. Hey, but you know what they say? Gotta have that dog in you. Also, I'm expecting to get an Ascended Heroes EBT from the Pokemon Center. I don't even remember ordering that. I think I pre-ordered it like months ago, and then I got an email about it that it's eventually shipping, so. You think I should try Poke Rogue for stream? My God, dude, why are you speeding down the street? It's a lovely neighborhood. Which I don't even know how some of these people have time to speed, bro. There's like a stop sign right there. They probably just run right through it. Poke Rogue, huh? I'll have to look into that. Yeah, bro, this damn flute is starting to piss me off. This little jingle is starting to piss me off. Every time I pick up a fucking Pokemon and then bitch ass Jay over here's got to pick up a Pokemon. Oh, I went. I went up one. I do like shiny Snorlax though. I just feel like that blue matches fits it so much better. I kept being told to look at Pokemon MMO. I don't even know how it would start that. Chad, I don't know if you saw that tweet or not. I don't even remember if it was a tweet. This guy was in the Safari Zone and he just randomly encountered. He wasn't even shiny hunting. He just so happened to encounter the shiny Chansey in the Safari Zone. Like, what? I think we'll take a day on stream and check out some of these games like Pokemon MMO and all that. See how they work. It's just right now with Legends. I mean, Legends with with Legends that came out recently, and then Pokopia is coming out, and then Champions. It's like I don't know how I'm gonna fit all these side games in here. Oh man, we officially hit 100 counters for today. For the stream, actually, not even today. I did like another, I don't know how many encounters throughout the day. Yeah, dude, some people just got all the looks. This guy told me, he's like, I got my shiny Charmander on my 6th attempt. I think I used the rest of my shiny luck for my life. I said, well, sucks to suck. I mean, at least he got it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention there's 2 streams, one for vertical, one for horizontal. I feel like the shorts streams help get new eyes, and then if they want to stick around, they can always come to the horizontal to get the full layout. All right, I'm gonna risk it, chat. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. As much as I want my shiny Charmander, we're gonna take a risk. Bulbasaur is low key got a lot of hate, but he's low key a dope starter. All right, let's see. Let's see. Whoa. 9 silver channel. Good luck. I gave you a like and a subscribe. I appreciate that. All right, chat. I don't like ending it at 46, so let's go ahead and finish it off at 550, right? Might as well. We'll do 4 more resets for Charmander, and then we'll call it a night. I will say, as much as I joked around in that video, it is dope to see like the newer generation of Pokemon players pick this up for the first time ever and really experience how Pokemon was back in the day and not shit on it. Like they actually have like decent opinions on it, or they like that it's more challenging, and you know, they can appreciate, you know, how different it was back then. And like I like to see that when gamers can appreciate it and not just be like one of these people that do everything for impressions and try to shit on everything, you know. It's truly a dope thing to see, and I enjoy reading those comments and I enjoy reading those posts. Oh yeah, there's bad apples everywhere, brother. Okay. All right. Hey, thank you so much for the sub, brother. Appreciate that. My man, my man. Okay, we officially ended off at 550 for the night. We did over 100 resets just on the stream. I'm going to reset off stream. I'm going to continue to do it in the morning. Now, tomorrow, guys, remember, tomorrow's Wednesday. There's a solid chance Pokopia is released for Australia. So, throughout the day, there's a chance if it goes live, I'll see what the community is doing. If they're live, I'm live. If they're not, because technically we shouldn't be. If it's released, it's released technically, right? So can't really say anything about it. But I don't know if I want to go live tomorrow. I'll probably spend the morning and afternoon testing things out, trying out Pokopia, getting my hands on it, understanding how the game works and all that, and getting ready for content. Then in the evening, we'll probably spark up the stream at normal time and kind of like go through it and recap everything and kind of just go through the motions. So that way, you guys that are on the fence, whether or not you want to play it or buy it, you know, I'll let you guys know. So we'll be live again tomorrow with Pokemon Pokopia. It'll probably be that for the rest of the week. I'll fit in some shiny hunting probably on the weekend or so. But for now, guys, get some sleep. If you're shiny hunting, get some rest. All right, don't drive yourself crazy over it. But yo, best of luck to you on the Snorlax. I'm hoping the Charmander will eventually shine for me very, very soon. Anybody else shiny hunting? Good luck. I wish y'all the best. Y'all have a great night, a beautiful night. Tell your family you love them. Say your prayers. And I will see you all, God willing, tomorrow. All right, homies. Love you guys. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Peace.